To millions, Tom Cruise is Hollywood's golden child. The star of Top Gun, Mission Impossible, and one of the most bankable actors in history. His smile lights up screens, his stunts defy death, and his career seems unstoppable. But behind the perfect grin lies a world of secrets, control, and controversy. From bizarre interviews to whispered scandals, Cruise's life is a maze of shadows the public rarely sees. Fans worship him as an icon, but insiders whisper that his empire isn't built on charm alone. The truth? Even Hollywood's biggest hero has cracks, and Tom's might be darker than anyone dares to admit. The biggest shadow in Tom's life is his deep connection to the Church of Scientology. For decades, he's been the religion's most famous face, treated as its poster boy and protected like royalty. But insiders claim this loyalty comes at a price. Former members allege the church helped manage his career, his relationships, even his image in the press. Whispers say entire teams were assigned to keep him happy, and that his failed marriages were linked to the church's influence. To the outside world, he's devoted. But to critics, he's trapped in a powerful system that uses him as its shining star. Tom's love life has been as dramatic as his films. His marriage to Nicole Kidman ended abruptly, with rumors swirling that Scientology played a role. Then came Katie Holmes, a whirlwind romance that shocked Hollywood when she filed for divorce in secret, allegedly fearing the church's power. Whispers say Katie planned her exit in silence, afraid of surveillance and control. Even his earlier marriage to Mimi Rogers raised eyebrows, as she reportedly introduced him to Scientology in the first place. To fans, these are love stories gone wrong. But to insiders, they're stories of power, pressure, and a man whose relationships never seemed entirely his own. On movie sets, Tom is known as a perfectionist. He performs his own stunts, risks his life for authenticity, and demands excellence from everyone around him. But that drive comes with a darker side. Reports of him screaming at crew members, pushing directors, and controlling creative decisions have surfaced for years. During the pandemic, an audio leak of Tom yelling at staff for breaking COVID protocols went viral. Some praised his discipline, others saw a man obsessed with control. To critics, Tom isn't just chasing perfection. He's terrified of losing power, both on and off the screen. Tom's public image has been shaken by bizarre incidents that fans never forgot. Who can forget the infamous Oprah couch jumping moment, where he declared his love for Katie Holmes with manic energy? Or interviews where his intensity turned uncomfortable, especially when defending Scientology. These clips went viral, painting him less as Hollywood royalty and more as someone unpredictable, even unstable. While his career survived, those moments left a lasting mark. To some, they showed raw passion. To others, they revealed a side of Tom that Hollywood prefers to keep hidden. Behind the movies and marriages lies an empire built on strict image control. Tom's contracts reportedly give him enormous creative power. He chooses directors, oversees scripts, and demands final say in how he's portrayed. Insiders whisper about NDAs, loyalty tests, and a team that ensures every photo and every story paints him in the best light. His involvement with Scientology only deepens this control, with critics arguing that his fame shields the church from scrutiny. To fans, he's a hero who gives everything to his craft. To others, he's a man who's built a fortress to protect his empire at any cost. Rihanna shines like a diamond on stage, but even diamonds have cracks. Behind the beauty, fame, and billion-dollar empire, whispers of scandals and secrets never fade. To fans, she's flawless, but insiders know there's a darker story. And once you hear it, you'll never see Rihanna the same way again. Her rise may look unstoppable, but every crown comes with shadows. And Rihanna's shadows tell a story far more dangerous than her songs ever reveal. One of the darkest chapters in Rihanna's life was her explosive relationship with Chris Brown. In 2009, the world was shocked when photos surfaced of her battered face after a violent fight. It wasn't just tabloid gossip, it was a global scandal that put Rihanna at the center of conversations about abuse, fame, and power. While the world expected her to cut ties forever, what stunned fans even more was her decision to forgive him later. They reunited, collaborated on music, and appeared close once again. To some, it was a story of love and forgiveness. To others, it was a toxic cycle, a dangerous mistake that proved her personal life was far more complicated than her glamorous stage presence. Even now, that scandal remains one of the biggest shadows over her career. Rihanna has never been afraid to throw shade, and Hollywood has the scars to prove it. Her public feud with Ciara exploded in a heated Twitter exchange, filled with insults and clapbacks that fans still replay. Then came her rumored fallout with Katy Perry, once a close friend, now distant with whispers of betrayal between them. And of course, the never-ending comparisons with Beyoncé sparked rumors of rivalry, with critics and fans pitting the two queens against each other for years. Rihanna's unapologetic attitude made her a savage icon to fans, but insiders describe her as someone who never forgets an enemy and uses feuds as fuel. Whether real or exaggerated, her clashes with other stars added fire to her image and controversy that only made her more irresistible to the tabloids. Behind the hit singles and red carpet glamour, Rihanna carved out a reputation as Hollywood's ultimate party queen. Paparazzi lenses loved her late-night escapades, leaving nightclubs at dawn, drink in hand, surrounded by friends and chaos. She embraced the bad girl lifestyle, singing about it openly in songs like Cheers and We Found Love. But the whispers grew louder, rumors of heavy drinking, drug use, and nights of excess that nearly derailed her career. To fans, it was part of her rebellious charm, proof that she lived life on her own terms. But to critics, it was dangerous, reckless, and proof that Rihanna was walking a fine line between fame and self-destruction. Even as she matured, that wild image never fully disappeared. When Rihanna stepped into the business world, she flipped the script. Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty turned her into a billionaire mogul, praised for inclusivity and bold innovation. But behind the glittering success lies a much harsher truth. Insiders whisper about Rihanna's sharp edge and business strict rules, sudden firings, and lawsuits that question the empire's ethics. Friends who once celebrated her wins suddenly found themselves cut out of the circle when money and loyalty clashed. To her fans, she's a fearless entrepreneur breaking barriers. But to those who've worked under her, she's a ruthless boss who doesn't hesitate to put profit over people. The empire is strong, but it's built on discipline, control, and decisions that reveal Rihanna is no soft-hearted queen. She's a strategist who always plays to win. Rihanna's love life has always fueled tabloids as much as her music. Her on and off romance with Drake kept fans hooked, but insiders say their relationship was far more toxic than romantic. Her time with Saudi billionaire Hassan Jameel seemed stable, but whispers of cultural clashes and lifestyle differences ended it quietly. Now, with AAP Rocky, Rihanna's personal life is back in the headlines, especially after his arrest in 2022 and his ongoing controversies. Some insiders worry Rihanna is drawn to chaos, repeatedly choosing men who bring drama into her empire. To her fans, it's passion. To critics, it's proof of a dangerous pattern, a queen who thrives on love stories that burn bright but leave scars.